Hey, welcome back, guys. So today I want to do answer your questions based on the Q&A. Like a week ago, I posted a video here on YouTube asking you guys if you had any questions to ask, and I received a ton of them. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, answering those questions. Now, before I proceed, I want to say thank you guys for 2,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for 2,000 of you in believing in me and subscribing. All right, so let's go to it. So the first question I got was from this guy here called Saiji Graphics. Now, before I answer his question, shout out to Saiji, man. Like, if you check this channel now, we have a new channel banner and all those stuff. He was the one that designed it. When he hit me up on Instagram, I asked him if he could do this for us, how much will I pay? He said he was going to do it totally free of charge. So thank you so much, man. You can check him out on YouTube, on Instagram rather. Now, his question here, it says, based on the Q&A, please, Camon 11 and Infinix S4, which do you think is better? Now, I did a question here. I did a video, a comparison video some time ago between the Camon 11 and the Infinix S4 here on YouTube. And most of you guys preferred the quality of the Infinix, the Camon 11 to the Infinix S4. So when I looked into it, I actually agreed with you guys. So I already answered him this question, but I'm just answering it for everybody to hear it out. So I think the Camon 11 is on top of the A game when it comes to cameras and the spec too, though the spec is basically the same, but this Camon 11 has a smoother feel than the Infinix S4. So that's it. Okay, so I have another question from a guy here on Facebook, on my page on Facebook. He was asking, what cameras do you use and why do you use them? But this might come as a surprise to some of you that are new here, but some of you that are not new might already know this. I don't have a DSLR camera, man. I don't shoot with a DSLR. I shoot with my phones, Like, even this video I'm shooting right now, I'm not even shooting it on my S8 or S9. I'm shooting it with my 2017 Galaxy or 2016 Galaxy S7 Edge, See, when I was starting out on YouTube, I did a lot of research. What I found out was that getting quality video shots was not really about the DSLR camera you use. It was mostly about the light. Now, don't get me wrong, a good DSLR camera will actually make the quality of this video sharper, but this is decent enough, for starters like me and for something coming out of a smartphone. Some of you go out there and buy smartphones that are worth maybe $800, $1,000. If you say in Nigerian naira, say maybe 200k, 250k, or 500,000 Nigerian naira, and all you come and do with it is just make phone calls. Are you serious? No. Just make phone calls and do Facebook and take pictures, which is fine, but some of us decide to take it further, So I'm shooting this video right now on a smartphone, and it's smartphones that I've always used. Like, I've forgotten the name of this tech YouTuber, or not the tech YouTuber, this YouTuber that does vlog. He has like 4 million subscribers right now. He said he made on his channel, he made over 400 videos with his iPhone before he got his DSLR camera, So I don't think, what I know is that, first of all, you are seeing me and you can watch this video in HD. And secondly, the message I'm passing to you is what is even more important than the quality of the video I'm passing to you. So quality is good, but the information is even more important than the quality of the video, So I'm shooting, I don't have a DSLR camera. I shoot on my smartphone, and what I just have right now is just a couple of lights. I have a cheap light right here, and then I have another cheap Godox softbox up here. So there is nothing really special about my setup right now. The reason I decided to use the Galaxy S7 Edge to shoot this particular video today is to show you guys that it's not really about the camera, it's more about the lighting and what you can do, and then finally the editing process, the post-production. That is where all the magic happens. You know what I'm saying? So I decided to use this to show you, those of you that want to start, that want to start a YouTube channel, that think that you need to have a $1,000 camera first, or you need to have a 500,000 naira camera or you need to have a big DSLR camera, have big lighting and everything before you can start making your content. It doesn't work that way, man. You need to start. Now, you along the way, you'll be experimenting, and then you will finally find your rhythm alongside. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, please do me a favor and just start it already. Start with your smartphone. You don't need $1,000 lights. You don't need $1,000 cameras to start. Start with your smartphone. Learn how to use an editing software. at the beginning your content is going to suck. But as time goes on, you're going to, if you go back and look at my older videos that I shot with the same smartphones I'm using right now, you're going to notice the difference. Like the quality has actually gone further from where it used to be. And that is because as time went on and as I kept being consistent, I kept finding out the mistakes I was making and I kept correcting them until this is where I am right now. So you need to actually start before you will actually know what is going on. If you don't start, ain't no way you're gonna know what you're going to be doing. All right, so this is an encouragement from me to you guys that want to start your YouTube channel, or you want to start a vlogging, or you want vlogging channel or anything. Please just start. Don't worry about what the quality looks like from the beginning. People can excuse bad quality, but they cannot, only thing they cannot excuse is bad audio. They just want to hear you and they hear the message you have to pass. Okay, so please start. So the next question here is from a guy called Muhammad Yusuf. Thanks, bro. Muhammad has always been a guy that comments on all our videos and he watches all of them. So thank you very, very much, man. He says, sorry, one more question. Okay, I think he asked the question earlier on. Where do you get the music to edit your videos from? Basically, I get all my music for now here on YouTube, on the YouTube Creator Studio, free of charge. Now, YouTube has an audio library that is full of thousands of free audio tracks, sound effects, and also you can just go in there. It's open to everybody, so you can just log in there and get free music. Why? Because for those of us that are YouTubers, we are very careful the materials we use and the content we use, because if you just use any music, even when I'm testing speakers or anything on here on this channel, I don't use known music. I just use a track, because YouTube is going to flag your videos for copyright laws when you don't use music that is licensed to be used free of charge. There's a website that I get free music. I'll link it down below. Once upon a time, I got a free track from there and I uploaded my video to YouTube. My video was flagged for copyright infringement, and then I appealed. I was like, the music was free, and the people that flagged the video for copyright via YouTube told me that, okay, I can leave the video on, but every revenue that comes via the video that's via YouTube AdSense is going to be given to them. So I was like, what the hell? I took down the video and then removed the music and got something else. So basically, YouTube Creator Studio is the best place right now to get music that nobody will hold you responsible for. The next question is from a guy called Moses K. Man, this guy too has also been a believer in this channel. Thank you, Moses. It's like his question is, we appreciate your work, sir. Thank you very much, man. He says, I'm here asking you which phone I will get with $250. $250 can actually get you some very reasonable devices right now. You can get the Galaxy A50. It's a little bit over $250, but maybe $280 or $300. But I think it's a very good option. And then if Infinix is your kind of thing, you can actually get the Infinix 06 Pro, a very good device. And also, let me see, the Oppo F11 is a little bit over $200, $250, but you can also go for it. And also the Tecno Phantom 11 Pro or the Infinix Note 6. These devices are all in that price category, so you can just look at them, look at the specs. But which one is my favorite amongst them? I would say either the A50 or the A70. Then the next question again is still from a guy called Muhammad Yusuf. Same Muhammad Yusuf again. He says, do you think that we can do without cameras? Because phones of 2019, especially flagship phones, have really impacted the way we take pictures. A camera slowly dying. Please let me know what you think. Now, do you think we can do without cameras? No, sir, we can't. Not at this point in our lives. In fact, in the last 100 years, we've not been able to do without cameras. Why? Because cameras actually take good memories and give us pictures and stuff like that. Now, what's the other part of the question? Are cameras slowly dying? Cameras are not dying, but old style, big traditional DSLR cameras are slowly going out of fashion. In fact, they've gone out of fashion because what they can actually do, the mobile phones can actually do them, even though not as good, but at least 70% of what the DSLR cameras can do. So back in the days, if people want to go for camping, they want to go on a road trip or something, you're going to see them hang a very big DSLR camera on their head, on their neck, and they are just shooting pictures. But now all you need to do is take a small cell phone and you take pictures, and the quality of the pictures will be as good as the DSLR. So cameras are not dying, but old-fashioned cameras are dying. So the next question here is from a guy called Michael Ayobami. He says, sir, do you think iPhones have the best cameras? Are you an iPhone user? Do you think other brands can overtake iPhones in the camera realm? Okay, this is like 4 or 3 questions in one. Now, sir, let me take them one after the other. Sir, do you think iPhones have the best cameras? No. iPhones don't have the best cameras. Like, when it comes to the camera game right now, there are other dope devices that have better cameras. In fact, even from the beginning, iOS devices have not had that much just great of a camera. Like, for instance, the iPhone 6 has very good cameras, the iPhone 7, 8 and all that, but other devices like the Huawei devices have dope cameras. Like, if you look at MKBHD's 2018 smartphone camera comparison and all that, you will notice that it was the iPhone didn't even come at number 3. It was first one was the Huawei Mate 30 Pro. So iPhones don't have the best cameras in my opinion. Other devices are out there, like the Google Pixel devices have like some of the best cameras in the market. And then you talk of devices like the OnePlus devices, they are known for superb cameras. And all those, you talk of the Samsung Galaxy devices, the S10, the S series and the Note series have some of like the dopest cameras in the market. So iPhones don't have the best cameras for me. Are you an iPhone user? That question is a bit tricky. Now, I'm not really a pro Android user and I'm not a pro iOS user because I have to balance the equation. In order for me to tell you guys what I know about iPhones and Androids, I have to use both platforms. Now, my little history with iPhones started back in let's say by 2014. Now, prior to 2014, I never used an iPhone because I never used any iPhone because the iPhones were too small. The iPhone 5, 5S, 4 were too small, so my palms are big. Most times I can't really type, so I like phones that have bigger displays. So I stick with the Samsung Galaxy Note series. Then I had the Note 1. Then I had the Note 2. I think between 2012 and 2013, I had the Note 2 and all that. So in 2014, when they released the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus, when I saw them, my eyes lit up and I was like, wow, finally I found an iPhone that I can use. So I think 2 months later or so, I bought the iPhone 6 Plus, which I was using. I used it for like 6-7 months. I had to give it up and bought an Android device. Why did I give it up? Number one, most of the Apple services don't work in Nigeria. Take for instance the most commonly used one, the one I use a lot is Google Maps, and the Apple Maps in Nigeria is just totally bullshit. Like, sometimes you are going to a place, when you open the Apple Maps, it doesn't even know the name of the street. Like, it does not know the name of the street. It does not know where you're going. Sometimes even if it shows you the name of the street or the name of the place that you are, the names are going to be typed wrong, and then you can't really find restaurants, you can't find this, you can't find that. So it's really a pain in the neck. And then most of other things, like for instance, you want to buy music on Apple Music, it's quite difficult because the credit cards here, most of them don't get accepted by iTunes and Apple Music right now, not iTunes anymore. So I had to switch over to Android. I started using Android. But as time has come, the new iPhones are getting finer and finer, and so something attracts me more to them now than it has always been. So I still have an iPhone. I have an iPhone 8 Plus. I just acquired recently, so I haven't used it. But I think because of this question, I'm actually going to switch and start using that phone for a while. So that let me see how I can fare with it. I'm going to use it full time as my daily driver. So let me know. I will let you guys know what my experiences are with it. Okay. The third part of this question is, do you think other brands can overtake iPhone in camera realm? I already answered that. iPhones don't have the best camera, of course. So I have a question from a guy here on Facebook, a guy named is it Frank or something? Sorry, I can't really pronounce this name. But he's asking me, who is your favorite Naija Tech Youtuber? That is a very difficult question to ask me right now. Who is my favorite Naija Tech YouTuber? Now, nobody. Okay, before you guys start coming for me, I say that because, it's not easy being a YouTuber. There are a lot of things that go into creating content on YouTube. Like, as I'm talking to you right now, I've been awake since 2 a.m. this morning. Right now, it's about 4:30 a.m. in the morning, recording videos and, arranging my setup to do this video recording. And so this guy's put in a lot of work to make these videos. It's not even easy to get a review unit, to get a phone to review. It's that difficult, So this guy's put in a lot of time, a lot of energy into creating content, into coming up with content ideas for you to just watch and all that. So all of them are my favorites right now because all of them are doing a very nice job. So, and it's because to show you how difficult it is to be a tech YouTuber in Nigeria, if you look at it right now, I think there are just about 5 active tech YouTubers right now that I know of. If there are others, I don't know, but there are just about 5 active tech YouTubers right now. When I mean active, the ones that are always creating content. None of them is my favorite. They are all my favorites because I know the work that goes behind the scenes. You see, let me tell you something real quick. Sometimes a 5 minutes video you see these guys make on YouTube, or you see us make on YouTube, sometimes it takes like 3 days to shoot. Because sometimes there are times like I've had that I've stayed awake all night. I shot B-roll shots, sat down, talk to the camera as I'm doing now, and then at the end of the day, I came and looked at everything. I was like, I've done total nonsense. I had to delete over 15 gigabytes worth of footages out of my device and start it again afresh. That's after I had spent like 5 hours doing all that stuff. And then you want to talk of editing, sometimes it takes you 4 to 5 hours sitting down to edit a 5 minute video just so that it will look good for you guys. So these guys put in a lot of work, man. I don't really think I want to favorite anybody right now. They are all my favorites. So thank you so much, guys. If you were not here when I posted or when I started the Q&A session or when I posted that video, please, you have a question, leave it down in the comments here. I can still make another video like this and answer the questions for you, all right? So for now, I'll have to sign off here. Thank you so much for the new subscribers. Thank you for 2,000 subscribers.